Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Valerie. I'm an aspiring indie author currently working on my debut novel, which is a paranormal mystery centered around dreams. But until I have some actual book news to share with you guys, I figured I could make little videos on this YouTube channel to share with you what I like, what makes me happy, and maybe bring you a little bit of joy in doing so. Tonight I thought we would do something a little different from my first video, which the first one was an unboxing of my Erin Conjuring seasonal fall box. But this one I want to share with you a little hobby of mine. As a writer, we cannot write all the time because writing is very demanding. Writing demands for you to not only think about what's going to happen in the scene, but also how it would feel. And it can be very emotionally and psychologically draining. So I like to rest and sort of empty my head with other creative activities like coloring and drawing. I love that. Not that it's not none of it doesn't use your brain to color or draw, but it's a different side of your brain. So the writing side can take a break, and now I can be creative completely, just drawing pretty pictures and stuff I like. So every night I like to take out a little pad and draw, or I take out a coloring book and I color in it. But lately I've been having this idea. I'm a very big fan of stickers. If you know, if you've seen the first video, you know that I'm a fan of stationery. I like pens, I like notebooks, I like planners, washi tape, but I'm especially fond of stickers. I mean, they're everywhere. I put them in everything. But yeah, and I'm on Etsy. I'm a big fan of a lot of shops on Etsy. There's the Coffee Monsters Co. You probably know if you know a bit about Etsy and stationery and stickers. There's also Pancake Bunny, the Procrasti Planner. There's a lot of them out there, and they're very great. And I like to buy there. It makes me happy, and I like to receive them, and I like to use them. So I figured maybe it would make me happy to try and make my own. Years ago, I had an idea about a set of characters that I wanted to use in a comic book. I wanted to make a comic book, but unfortunately it takes a lot of time, and I don't have the time to make comic books. It's more than a full-time job, really. It's insane. I have some friends who do comic books, and they spend like easily 60 to 70 hours a week doing that. So unfortunately, working a full-time job and trying to launch a writing career, I cannot do comic books. But I thought maybe little stickers, you know, in my evening routine, in a little hour and a half that I have before bed, maybe I can make some stickers too. And I thought maybe I could use these little characters, but I would have to adapt them. Just a little bit of a warning, so you guys aren't too startled by it. They're not shocking or anything. It's just that I like darker stuff, not horror or gore or anything like that, but more like Halloweeny. You know, I like when there's a Halloween feel, sometimes a gothic kind of feel as well. So these little characters, I think I still have the originals. Yeah. Yeah, I did them a few years ago, and here you go. They are voodoo dolls, and I call them Vaudoodle. It's a little bit smudged, but yeah. I don't know if I pronounce this correctly, but in my head, I'm Canadian, but I speak French, so this is how they sound. Voodoo dolls. This is Stevie. I have 4 of them. Stevie was my first one. Then I had Rosa here in the back, and Stacy, which is a little bit darker, and Huey, who was supposed to be like my comic relief in the comic book. So here you are. There's 4 of them, and I wanted to try and adapt them to just sticker version kind of thing. So tonight this is what I want to do. This is what I'm gonna try to make them more stickery. And to do so, I'm just gonna use this Bristol, this pad of Bristol paper. It's just a regular Bristol paper from Canson. It's a 9x12 and recycled. Yay! And I'm gonna use the my Tombows. I have a few of those, and my Prismalcolor Premier markers. They're both double tips. There's a tip that side that's a brush, the other side that it's a fine tip. So I can maybe show you here. This is the Tombow on one side and on the other side. And by the way, as you go through this video, you're just gonna see my hands get dirtier and dirtier. I'm very messy when I color. This is the Prismalcolor. So yeah, it's very similar. I love the brush tip. It's very hard to find now in dual tips. It's usually just the broad side, and I don't like that. I find it's very difficult to control, very difficult to create with it. So no, I think it's more natural. It's to be artistic with a brush. For me, the broad tip is just for highlighting, you know, when you take notes. But this is more artistic. I don't know. It's maybe just me. But yeah, Prismalcolor Premier is actually discontinued. They don't make them anymore. So the collection I have, I hold on very dearly to. But then again, the alcohol base, so they're not all that great for paper. And I've recently started using the Tombows. And oh yeah, sorry, the AC just shut off for a little while. I'm sorry if you hear that droning in the background. It's very warm here tonight. So yeah, I recently started using the Tombows, and I find that I like them just as much. And these ones are water-based. Woohoo! So tonight, this is what we're gonna do. I started making, I don't know if you can see it. I did a little sketch yesterday in graphite pencil, just to, you know, throw the idea on the paper. And today I'm gonna try and ink them and color them so that I have a little template when I do my stickers later on. So I hope you guys will enjoy. Okay, so they are pretty much inked out and colored right now with the basic colors, but well, of course you can see that the black shades and some details haven't been added in yet, so I'm gonna do that now. And I also like to add shadowing a little bit to my drawings, so I'm going to add some shadows as well. There. Well, I think I have a pretty good template for my little sticky guys. I think that'll be it for tonight. It's getting pretty late. Here, let me just show them to you guys. So there you go. You have my little Vaudoodles, and well, I'm gonna try and make them into fun little stickers, and I'll let you guys know how it turns out. Thanks for watching.